listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. It is Monday, 7/11/22. How the hell are you? Isn't it? Isn't it Monday? It's Monday, right? Didn't we just do a show? Oh, yeah, we do one this morning. We're here. Those 9 to 5ers. How the hell are you? I know, it's been one of those days. It's just unbelievable. One thing after another. I didn't even know what time it was. That's why we're late. Glad you're here. I'm here, barely. And we're going to talk about tonight. By the way, thanks for waiting. I know that was brutal. I understand the wait. I get the wait. Nothing like waiting. But we'll talk about how ufology now, it's not about the truth. No, we've gotten to the point where ufology is only about faith. Think about it. Think about it. You did it last year on June 25th when they had the 180 days thing and that thing ended. Remember on the 25th when you woke up that day and you're like, oh my God, that report, that 180 days, we're going to get it. We're going to get some stuff like you wouldn't believe. And then it was a dinky tiny little bitty itty witty ditty, a little 9-page, a preliminary report. It was about nothing. I tell you, I was pissed. No, but seriously, That's I don't know what the hell I was saying. But you're here. That's all that matters. Let me get a drink real quick. Cottonmouth. Hello. I wound up hooking up, and I got some really, really good bud. I'm telling you, it's fantastic shit. I don't know how it works, but they made a good one this time. All right, hold on. I want to see something. Okay. Okay. All right. We're on the roll. We're rolling. I do want to thank, before this show gets started, somebody today. Who was it? Who sent me that? Shell Shock sent $5 about 5.5 hours ago through the Cash App. That's right. You can help support this show with PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker, join Goof on, all that shit. We run 7 days for you. And we do it with love and admiration for a field that doesn't get any. Oh, here you go. Shell Shock. Thank you, Shell Shock, for the $5 Cash App donation today. I go. Who needs a live show? Mucho gusto, generoso. Roll call, everybody. Lisa M. Oh, that jumped on me. Rebecca Wiles is here. How you doing, huh? Welcome to the show. There you are. Lisa M. There you go. Did you get a haircut? I think you got a haircut. Looks good. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. You know, fuck off. Can I just say that to welcome to the show? Fuck you. How do you like that? Yeah. See, that's asshole-ish right there. That's why you keep getting banned from this show. Fucking cocksucker. Murder Hornet returns. Welcome to the show. Joshua 420, welcome to the show. Pitch the cash. Pitch the cash and praise the cash. That's all he does. He begs for money. That's it. It's all he does on that show. Twice. The beginning of the show and the middle of the show. And that's not always. Sorry. If people donate, they donate because they want to. Oh, God, I hate that guy. Really. I really don't like you. I'm being honest. I put up with you for fucking 3 years. I'm sick of the little snide comments. Yeah, I really am. I am. I'm done with you. Yeah, there we go. Took care of that. I don't need that shit anymore. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of the snide comments in the comment section. I'm done. I'm just not dealing with it, and I don't want to see you here anymore, so you're gone. Moody Mongol, welcome to the show. Sorry you guys had to see that side of me, but hey, I'm tired of, you don't know what I go through with this guy and many others. That guy's an asshole. I'm just done. I don't want to see you ever again. Denbub, welcome to the show. Samo Goofonian Rockstar, welcome to the show. Corlin! Wally's Corner. Hey, what's up, man? I know, right? I know. Welcome to the show. How's Wally's Corner going? How was your first show? Go good? No? No good? I'm going to pull it up real quick. Let's see if it pulls up. Hey, it did. It did. Oh, you don't have any. But I subscribed to it. Now, why am I not subscribed anymore? Well, I'm resubscribing to Wally's Corner. Now you got 22. You didn't do a show. I thought you were doing one last night. No? That's why I fell asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep right after this show ended last night. sat down, I ate something, and I was out. Hey, who else is here? Frankie B, welcome to the show. And H2O, welcome to the show. Nathan Allen, welcome to the show. Nathan Nitsky, Nathan Hot Dogs. Bob Marley, what's up, B? Welcome to the show. Wilka. Shut off. You make me laugh all the time. Zach Diecast Monsu, welcome to the show. All right, AZ Man, welcome to the show. It's AZ Man or As Man, because I heard the Josh and Artemis show call you As Man, and I'm like, isn't it AZ Man? But it is As Man. I have to admit, it is As Man. So I'm just curious. Helmut, what's up, Helmut? Is it Kaz? Kaz? It's Kaz, isn't it? Helmut Kaz. Welcome to the show, Helmut. Bernie Muro with the $2 official start of the show. $2 super chat. I don't mean to talk about the money because, you know, that's all we do for 2 hours. Right? Don't forget you can help support this show by Super Chat, Super Sticker, Cash App, PayPal, become a member, or donate any other way you can. All the links are in the description. Bernie Muro, first one. It's a super dono. No sticker, no comment, just...
Thank you, Bernie Muro, for the...
What's wrong with you?
I'm pissed. $2 and that goes all over your nose.
What is the matter with you? It's supposed to be festive and happy. Now he's upset. You don't like to get the announcer upset. Unbelievable. Now, sorry, you guys have no idea. You have no idea the amount of abuse that guy keeps giving and digging and jabbing. I'm just kidding. Then he does the passive aggressive thing. You know? I'll be like, I'll go to Messenger or something. This is a while back. I don't even care. I don't even talk to him anymore. But it's like, oh, God, you can't even take a joke. And I'm like, it's not that. You're always digging. You're always talking now. Oh, you got to ask for that money. Oh, Rich said he was going to do this. And, oh, he didn't do it. We got to hold him accountable. You know, calling me out when I say I'm going to have shit up and something goes wrong and I can't get it up on the show, or I have connection issues with something and you guys don't know. You do a 3-hour edit and all of a sudden the power goes out and it didn't save and you don't want to do that project anymore. Shit happens to me. It's weird. And, you know, so a lot of things that I say I'm going to do, I try to do, and it's not easy. It's not, I mean, you'd have no idea. I'm not even going to, I don't have to justify it, but that's why I did what I did, because it's, he says he's a friend, wants to be, a long time ago, I'm a friend of the show, and I'm like, that's not what friends do. Anyway, it is what it is. You know? Just some people just don't like it when other people are happy or whatever. Yeah, I don't get it. I really never understood that person whose name will never be mentioned again. Anyway, see? We started off like, you know, everything was going good. Everything was going good. And now I don't know what I'm going to do. No, I'm just kidding. They found... now, I'm going to talk about some random things tonight. Just because. It's that type of day. And this morning's show, I thought sucked ass. And some people liked it. I mean, nobody's going to tell me, hey, your show sucked this morning. You know, nobody does that. I wish somebody would come out and say it. Don't say it now. I know what you're going to do. Now I'm going to get emails of people saying, you know what, your show really did suck. And if you would have done this differently, I won't believe you. I won't believe you. I just wish I could, there was somebody that that would be able to tell me the truth the way I tell the truth and be like, Rich, you know what sucked on your show today? I would like to know. I would like to make it better. That's all. But I do. I've asked people before, and they're like, well, the reason I watch it's because you're different. You're you, and you make some jokes and da 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 dee. I know, but I want it to be a little smarter. Everybody always goes to the you make me laugh bit. I'm like, that's my fault. I don't know what to do. I'm always looking for ways to make it better. It's me. I'm just I feel like I'm in a rut. And I'm talking about the same stuff over and over. And that's a problem going every day. It's coming up with something new. I'm surprised I even lasted a minute. Well, anyway, they found some ancient texts discovered in Pompeii's volcanic ruins. Yeah, that Pompeii, that volcano that exploded in 1100 or something like that, when 79 AD. I knew I was close. Yeah, Pompeii. And it buried that town. And you see the people still stuck in because the pyroclastic flow that came down that mountain and all the hot ash and everything, it just stopped them. The mothers protecting their babies, and you see them all huddled up, and they found but they found the whole city. They unearthed it, all the ash and everything. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's pretty freaking amazing what they did. There it is. But here we go. And welcome to Goof On. Glad you could be here tonight. Sorry about that beginning, but sometimes you just got to put your foot down.
Italy, 79 AD.
I can't play this. I just heard the voice on that. What? Oh, it's History Channel. Can't play it. Anyway, they unearthed some new shit. Let me see here. I'll pull it up. Here, look. We'll just do this. This is safer. I didn't realize it was that. See what I mean? Look at that. Oh my God. I mean, it looks like we're there. It transports you back in time. Like, oh no! And then, death. Man, that must have been so scary. Here, these are the ones I was talking about. Oh, look at that. His hair got burned off. That's what's cool. Not cool, but that we still see it. Oh, wow. I've never seen these. Dude. This is amazing. Where's my drink? That is crazy. His teeth. Oh, no. I know. Hold on. What's up, Gyro? Melinda Pavlev? Gigi Abby Lynn's in the house. Josh and Artemis show snuck in. I know, I started late. Mike Johnson. They know Jim. What's up, everybody? Hey, Dorothy. How are you? Welcome to the show. That's not really there's a couple of things, but I hate that happened. All right, let me move forward here. There's another thing I wanted to show you, and I can't see it. There it is, this one. Yeah. Wow. Look at this one, the baby, the child over there. I believe there's one. Look at them turning away from the blast. I don't know. I don't know if they laid him down. They must have picked him up and moved him. Look at this. They didn't take they just left him attached to the earth so they'd stay in one piece. Look how they did that. Pretty cool. Can you believe this was basically 2,000 years ago? That is wicked. Just wicked. It's wicked cool and not really. Here's look at this. All this stuff they unearthed. It was all buried. Yeah, this is Wow, look at that. The whole town just came to a standstill. Everything was fine. It started gurgling, the top of the mountain. They figured, yeah, right, that thing, what's going to happen? They don't know. Oh, look at the horse. Or some sort of animal. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Look at it. There's the town. Wow. Wow. That is wild stuff. You know, and we talk about aliens and, you know, beings from other planets coming here and building pyramids and all sorts of monuments, and huge monoliths have carvings in them. And you wonder how they did it. And you could only look at how beautiful it must have been. Prime land. Yeah, here's part of the digging process. I always wanted to be a geologist, an archaeologist, somebody that looked for stuff in the ground. Look at this. Oh my God. I have never seen this before. This is amazing. I did not expect this. Look at that. Wow. Oh, I got an itch in the worst spot possible. Oh, I got it. Okay. Look at that. Look how beautiful they made things back then. This must have been some higher up or something. Here's the bathhouse. No, not a bathhouse. There's no. They used to have running water, didn't they, back then? Wow, look at this. It's so weird. 2,000 years ago. And we still do things the same, don't we? Who's that, Alexander the Great? I don't know who that guy is. I don't know what that is. Here's some rocks, tools, I think, maybe. Things of the day. I don't know. Is that a book? It looks like it might be a book. Or is that a log? Looks like there's binding around it. This here, no? I don't know. It's important. I don't know. Somebody's sword? Firewood? I don't know. Let's see if we could hear anything. Let's play it for 10 seconds.
The city was excavated, and some of the artifacts were first found. The people who discovered them didn't know what they were. They thought that maybe they were pieces of branches or logs because they were rolled up and carbonized until someone finally realized these are texts.
I knew it. I can't play any more than that. That's it. I had to find out what that was. Wow, they found all their texts and stuff all burnt. What a great find. Those poor people. Anyway, pretty cool discoveries. Yeah, who is that guy? Parsippus? Is that Euripides? Was that... Oh, no, that was Joseph? Is that Joseph the Monocule? I don't know his name, but I don't know. There's the book he wrote. Didn't do so well. It didn't make the top 10 in the Pompeii Times. I don't know what I'm saying. It's Pompeii News. We've got another hot one today. That's right, Macy. It's going to be 1,000 degrees today. No kidding, John. I'm sitting in a bath of ice water. Where'd you get the ice? Here we are in Pompeii, and it's exploding all around us. That is beautiful, though. Beautiful. Does anybody know? I'm asking, what happened at the Vatican? Anybody? There was an explosion there. And I forgot to look it up. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I meant to show this morning and I forgot about it. Yeah, I don't know. Let me pull it up, see if I can find anything. Vatican explosion. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Alright, here we go. Vatican, Rome on fire after explosion. Prophecy fulfilled. Uh-oh. I don't know about this. So there's that, right? And let's pull this over here and watch this for a second. Stop that, share again, go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here we go. What happened?
The Lord Jehovah will leave no stone unturned on all the evil systems in this world.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was posted today. The Vatican has caught fire and it is burning. They said that a massive explosion was heard and a fire in Rome overtook the Vatican. Black smoke expanded into the city center.
I don't know the cause of this fire. I don't know exactly what happened, how come there's this big fire.
Nobody knows?
Without revealing his plan to his servants.
Systems of the world.
What happened? That's all I could find. And there's calling it is it the end of the world? End of days, end of times? Is it starting right now? I hope it isn't. Oh my God. We're in for it. The beginning of the end has begun. That's about right. The beginning of the end may have begun. We're in weird times. Shit. I just deleted something I needed. See, amazing. I don't know. I was just pulling that up just because I wanted to see what happened over there. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened, why that's on fire. Something happened. Have you guys seen the UFO Jesus video? I can't watch it. It's really difficult. But for a goof, let's go over there for a second. This is interesting. And this is what triggered tonight's title of the show. So it's a good segue. I didn't plan on playing it, but I just happened to look at it right this second. So I'm going to play a few seconds, just a little bit, just fair use in it, because what he says, I just don't know anymore. I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Video, I will cover the introduction of a UAP amendment for the forthcoming fiscal year 2023 National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA, which is an annual piece of legislation that provides the budget for the Department of Defense. This amendment ties into all the talk that's been had recently about the implementation of immunity for witnesses of the UAP issue, including those working in legacy UAP programs within, for example, aerospace companies such as Lockheed Martin. And the more
they're not going to let whistleblowers have immunity for telling secrets before they, I don't know, die? That he is so confident that this is going to be a thing, that he's talking that it's already happened. It hasn't happened. It's coming up. But I don't understand the logic on this. I just don't why is this even a conversation, really? Because that's what it says. It says, will immunity for UFO whistleblowers change everything? I guess if somebody is whistleblowing the UFO topic, they must be throwing in the towel, or they don't care that we talk about that there's nothing they're going to hide, because there's nothing to hide. And that's bullshit. There's a lot of stuff going on, and has gone on over the last, who knows how long, 100 years minimum, but a lot longer than that. We know, we've seen the stories, we've seen the airships. It was an airship 98 or something, 1888. 88 miles an hour, Marty.
more time that has passed, frankly, the more I find it likely such programs exist and that will come to light as part of the disclosure.
Ain't gonna happen. Immunity for whistleblowers. Yeah. Who was that guy? Julian Assange? He should be all right. They should let him go. That McKinnon guy, might as well wipe his wipe his report clean. Gary McKinnon. So what if he hacked NASA or our Defense Department and got all those mysterious files? It's all right. It's UFO whistleblowing. You let those people go. Let them go. It's okay. It's not real anyway. Is that what they're saying? Is that what's going on here? Like, did the government just say, we'll let all whistleblowers get away with telling all the secrets and things because nobody believes them anyway? Have you seen the last whistleblowers to come out? Me neither. Well, a couple of them were in dark lighting and altered voices. Another one was a dying man on a bed with an alien doll you could buy at Kmart, Walmart, or any mart. Huh? What other whistleblowers? Linda Moulton Howe's number 1 and 2. We never saw those guys. No. And then when you do see them, you get what we have with Anjali. Whistleblowers. To nothing. There's something on his guy's mountain. We're going to get a crew of 6. We're going to go down there. Meanwhile, the mountain's nothing. Yeah. That's not even a whistleblowing. Yeah, I don't even know why I brought that up. She's annoying. Yeah. But she's so nice. She is so nice. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I want to show you something. And I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but is this microphone filthy?
Process. But before we dive into that, I want to share 2 clips with you that take a look at the proposition of USOs, unidentified submerged objects, that are technologically more advanced than any known technology on our planet. A USO is ultimately a UAP that has submerged into the water if we are to take seriously the reports that these machines are truly transmedium in their capabilities.
Do we have any...
Oh, I've got a video I want to play later in a minute. And holy shit, please be here. Come on, I just had it. No, it doesn't matter. I'll find it while here. What happened? Wait, what just happened? Oh, I hit the wrong one? I hit the wrong one.
Sensors underwater to detect on submerged UAPs, anything that is in the ocean or in the seas.
So I think that would be more appropriately addressed in closed session, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. During today's UAP hearing, a congressman asked whether the Defense Department has the capability to monitor for UAPs underwater. The congressman was told this was a matter for a closed session. So I was hoping to reframe his question. Is DOD looking for UAPs underwater?
I'm not going to even attempt that one, Jeff. If it's a matter for a closed session with...
By the way, Kirby, he's all left. Another lefter who talks for us, who speaks for us. I know where he is and who he is, but isn't it...
with Congress, I think you can understand why we wouldn't be talking about that from the podium.
One thing I've learned by studying what I perceive is the disclosure process is there are
Kirby is. Yeah, he is. And I'm telling you, that is all over our community. It is. Yes, it is. It is. They're the ones that are in mainstream media. They're the ones running the narrative. They're the ones that tell the public what they want them to believe. And I'm telling you right now, as far as whistleblowers go, getting a pass, it'll never happen. What? It already has. It's already happening. That's right. Whistleblowers have no consequences. Do they? Or do they? The only ones that seem to have had any accountability were Gary McKinnon. I'm talking about UFOs, right? Gary McKinnon may be the only one. A whistleblower that's ever come forward, that's ever talked about non-terrestrial vehicles, or something of, I'm just paraphrasing what he said he found. And I can't think of anything else. Holy shit, it's 113 degrees in Arizona today, right now. I just saw the thermometer. Yeah, I don't know. I can't buy. I don't know. If they're going to pass legislation on this, they might as well. Because nobody believes the whistleblowers until there's a lot of proof. And even then, they will spin it the way they want to spin it. And you'll believe it. Well, you won't. But the general populace will believe what they tell. Yeah, it's all about that it's all about being left. It has, if you are right, you are not left. You are wrong, and you will never be right. But even if you are, you're not going to be left.
Two primary elements that those currently employed in the national security apparatus or formerly employed in the national security apparatus do not want to broach whatsoever. And that is underwater sensors and satellite systems. If you watch these...
I can't look at that microphone another second. Have you seen this thing?
People being asked about it, they get real uptight.
Can you see it? Look at this thing.
And I ascertain the reason they get uptight about it is twofold. Number one, these sensors are...
All right, I don't care about these sensors. I care about this microphone. Yeah. Yeah, the Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 2023 authorizes funding and ensures that the intelligence community has the resources, personnel, and authorities it needs to protect our country and inform decision makers while under robust congressional oversight, including in the following key areas. Enhancing oversight of IC and Department of Defense collection and reporting of UAP undersea, and increasing transparency and promoting efforts to reform the declassification process. I'm a little bit confused, and that's nothing out of the norm for me. What is this? Let's see what he says here.
Reporting procedures outlined in amendment to fiscal...
Oh, okay. Outlined in amendment to 2 FY23, In effect, this legislation would allow for witnesses or personnel who have information or data at a higher classification level, or SAP, to provide members of UAPTF or the office with data that the UAPTF are not cleared for or read into. Additionally, by doing so, witnesses or personnel who would otherwise be breaching their NDA by disclosing information will no longer be found to be in breach and therefore are free from prosecution or sanctions. What? This'll never pass. Who is trying to get this through? This is Lou Elizondo work. That's what this is. This is Lou. I hope it is. I hope it is. It better be. No way, man. They cannot go through with this. A hypothetical situation that may arise from this could be as follows. An analyst working with an intelligence agency has data relating to UAP that is within a sensitive compartmentalized information program or special access program that the UAPTF or the office members are not read into and therefore do not have access to. With the passing of the legislation discussed in the proposed NDAA amendment, that agency analyst will be able to disclose the data to UAPTF or the office members without fear of violating their non-disclosure agreement or reprisal from their chain of command or employer. Wow. So what? Let's finish the rest. The legislators' intent is clearly put forth in this latest piece of drafted law contained within the Gallagher Amendment. Congress wants data shared with those tasked with investigating UAP, and there will be no more hiding behind security classifications or NDAs. No way. That will never, ever happen. If this goes through, we will have the greatest time here if that ever goes through. Do you know how many people will come forward? 3. And that'll be a lot more than we've had in the last 20 years. Who's come forward that you believed? Who? Fravor? That's nah. No, I don't believe him anymore about the Tic Tac. Don't believe it. No, I don't know. I used to want to believe David Fravor's story, but I don't know anymore because we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen the Tic Tac. A detail, Daniel Miller says from SICCOP, a detail that's been overlooked in convos. This proposed amendment is the language directing the Secretary of Defense, the DNI, the Secretary of DHS, and heads of other agencies to search records for all UAP-related NDAs and make them available to this new office as well as committees. Wow. No shit, wow. No shit, wow. If this is real, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Yeah, you do. Because you're not going to believe anything. All this stuff I have got the worst itch and I can't get it. I had to use my gun to scratch me. Christopher Mellon had to throw in his 2 cents because, you know, he's got a billion of them. He says, this should help to ensure that those charged with compiling UAP information finally gain access to important UAP data that is still being withheld by the USAF. Look, the United States Air Force, they have really good video evidence from what I was told. I know it's going to sound strange what I'm about to say, but it's true. They actually have better cameras. That's what I was told. And I actually heard it. I heard it and it was told to me. I don't know how they could have better cameras than the Navy, but apparently they have better data when it comes to video evidence. Apparently, I don't know. I've never seen it. None of us have. This is really interesting. But there is no effing way. No. How can you do this? You just can't all of a sudden throw away NDAs and top... no, it's never. This is just a joke. If this goes through, why would it? Because now they're going to search for all the stories where people have NDAs, including Lou. But is Lou's, now you're going to have to understand something. If you want to FOIA request this stuff, will they give it up? And not, like, some things are UAP related, but UAPs are a secondary thing to what these people, the Air Force, the Navy, they're doing other shit when they see these UFOs. So you're going to have to get to mix and match this data somehow without giving up vital information and secrets, right? Because that's what they're always saying. We don't want to show any video because, their heads-up display may show something, or it's in an aircraft that has special maneuvering capabilities, or something that shouldn't be seen by our adversaries. They've seen it all already. That's the funny thing. Our adversaries are already here. They're already inside. They're embedded. Doesn't our government see that? In a few years, not very long, less than 10, we're not going to be the most powerful nation. I'm sorry to say, if we stay at this level where we are now, if things don't get better, China is, holy shit, China. Fuck. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm trying to not think about the worst case scenario, but we're almost at the worst case scenario. Yeah. If there's nothing to see here, fine. Oh, wow. Corbell said something. Given rock-solid assurances of no retaliation and the right setting, there is an army of UAP. Everything with this guy has to be like weaponized, or an army of soldiers and an army of truth. There is an army of UAP knowledgeable individuals primed and ready to testify in closed-door briefings and some in open briefings. If they are allowed to talk about this stuff and violate that NDA that they signed days ago, weeks ago, why does it have to go in closed-door meetings? Why can't it just be transparent to the public? That's what I don't understand. That's a weird one. But there's an army with a man named Brady. There was Corbell and others in their lives.
Past. When we were discussing it, it was a rumor. Now it is verifiable that this kind of legislation is absolutely on the table. And hopefully it will get passed. And inevitably, we will have more hearings. Now, that tweet I just shared with you, I think that sentiment is really, really, really important, because there are so many people saying that this is all a nothing burger. This is all just a mind virus of sorts, gullible analysis, low information zone. This isn't really real the way you think it is. This is just humanity indulging in errors they are prone to over and over again over 70 plus years.
All right. I can't go on anymore with that. Yeah, that's not going to happen. None of that. That's not going to get pushed through. There's no way it can. It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. I don't. And you know what? I understand why they're putting it out there to be looked at, and it'll get shot down the first time, and maybe even the second or third. But eventually, they might get what they want if they keep pushing this shit through. And what they do is, if they keep on getting on top of Congress and keep trying to push this stuff every time, well, eventually it may make sense to them, and it may get passed. But I don't see how they can. How? Not right now. I don't think it'll get passed now. Maybe in 2 to 5 years. It just can't get passed. There's too much other... No. It won't be. But it will be eventually. Eventually it will be passed. That's all I can say. I just don't see how. How? Everything's a secret. right? The government has been keeping this stuff a secret for how long? And now all of a sudden, people who want to whistleblow, they like Lou, I can't tell you what I know because I have NDAs. I got NDAs. I can tell you I know some things, and maybe I've seen some things, maybe witnessed some things, but I cannot talk about them. I can't tell you about the time I saw that UFO go. Oh, that's right. I can't tell you about that. Ben Yorkshire, Goofonian UK. It's Nick Pope. No, I can't do it. I give up. It's a super dono of $2. That's a super duper continuing supporter of GoofOn. Mucho gusto, a super dono, no sticker and no comment, just pure love as always. From Ben Yorkshire, Goofonian UK. Grazie, mucho gusto, generoso. Thank you very much. Hey, yeah, that's right. Second time. Well, tonight this will be the third time. Don't forget, you can help support GoofOn by all the links in the description. If you want to help support the show, you can use Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, buy a coffee, buy a nose, become a member with your toes. All the links are in the description or they are on the homepage of GoofOn. And that's all I can say about that, because if I say it again, I'll be begging for the money. And we don't want to beg. Huh? We don't want to beg. Because that's all we talk about. I don't want to be that guy anymore. I don't want to just make it about money. Pay the cash. Pay the cash. Stupid copycat bullshit. Huh? Oh, let me show you something here. This is how I felt when I was late to the show. Just, yeah.
Yeah! Fucking fuck!
You see that primal scream right there? That's the scream my nephew gave one night. We got in an argument. He screamed at all of us, me and my parents. And that's how he fought back. He screamed like that. And that is something I've seen happen with people on the other side, those extremists. She lost. She wasn't happy about how I think she voted for Biden and now can't afford to live, and she's pissed. Now, something like that. Hey, Mike Rotunda with a $5 super dono. Because I don't know much, but I know I love you. Thank you very much, Mike Rotunda. A super dono. And I appreciate that. That is, no sticker, no comment, just pure love. It's raining cash. It's all we do, yeah. We ask for cash. Yeah, don't forget. It's over. Sorry, I don't know what he was going to say. Thanks, Mike Rotunda. Appreciate the super dono. Because I don't know much, but I know I love you. Yeah, it's a super dono. Dono. UFO Jesus coming through. They cannot, they won't, and they can't put that through. Do you understand what that would mean if we had that push through legislation? Can you imagine? Everything you know, everything, you could weaponize your entire body and ufology would be real. It would be the most greatest of times. Jeremy Corbell reading. And it is going to be the most, I can't do it. I don't know how he does it. God bless him and his crazy eyes. Crazy Eyes Corbell. I want to show you this. And, okay, I want to show you this. You're going to love me for this. Who here remembers the San Diego flares? Anybody? Oh, I'm sorry. San Diego UFOs? Do you remember them? Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. Nah. Let's do this. Ah, you shithole. I'm sorry, kids. My fault. Here we go. If you don't remember, about a week or so ago, what were these mysterious lights? I gotta show you 2 different ways. I just want to show you. You tell me. Because I know a lot of people still say, I don't know what they were.
They always say, look to the skies. Mystery lights in the sky Monday night, seen across San Diego.
They're just appearing.
Tijuana that left everyone with the same question. What is that? ABC 10 News reporter Sofia Hernandez talked to people who witnessed that spectacle and uncovered.
Oh, she's got pouty lips, doesn't she?
Just was, and it felt something different too.
Natasha Reichert and her mother Donna were taking a late night stroll when they...
Don't you think it's cute when people see something in the sky they don't understand? You'll hear this a lot of the times. You just heard it with this lady here. She said, it just felt different. Flares? Felt different? They must have been hot, baby. Hot flares. Hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight. 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 I'm looking for what I need here, and I don't know where it went. Your mother. Oh, here it is. And there it is. Hold on. Now I'm going to show you something. You see those flares? Ah, your mother. Do you see them?
They saw 2 pulsating lights in the sky.
They're not pulsating.
I definitely thought it wasn't from here.
They raced back to their perch that overlooks La Jolla. They compared the lights to a plane, a boat, and were unsure of what it could be.
And
how about comparing them to flares? You see those? That is a typical flare formation. I hate to say it. I know we've already done this, but I'm almost done. I'm not going to spend much time on it. Here we go. You know what I mean? These are right up close, these flares. These are flares, but they're fireworks. Pretty similar, right? And they're right up on them. It looks just like it. You know? These are just fireworks. And these are flares, yeah, but not military flares, but they're very similar. I just wanted to show that. But I like this fireworks show. Everybody's shooting them off. Wow, look at all those UFOs. That's crazy. It's an invasion. Where's Corbell when you need him? Anyway, that's that. I told you I wasn't going to spend much time on it. Oh, wow. I can't believe I forgot to play that today. All right. I'm pulling up something else. I like this sighting. This may be hard for some people to watch because this is evidence, without a doubt, that we have transmedium craft. And to me, I don't think so, but I do think it's weird. Okay. I am told I have a message. I'm going to play this clip for you and get that message. And this is the Agua Fria one. I want to look at this one time. This is supposed to be smoking gun evidence of, you know what, a UAP. I don't know. I don't think so. What do you think? Dun, dun, ch, dun, dun, ch, dun, dun, ch. Oh, shit. Your mother's got 9 eyes. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? It is. Now, I was thinking, yeah, balloon, right? No, it can't be. It is not a balloon. It really isn't. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself. I am literally going to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. Okay. I don't know how fast. I don't think it's going that fast. But that is not a balloon. I've recorded balloons a lot, and they just don't go this great distance like this at this speed, whether it's 20, 30, 15 miles an hour, consistently in a straight line, like it knows where it's going. It is going somewhere. That's not the ocean right there, though, that it went by, right? It's going to go in the water here. It looks like, I think it does. I want to say it looks like there is some water spray coming off of it, doesn't it? But I really do think that goes in the water. I used to say it doesn't, but I think that is going in the water. This one really shows it. It's gone. Watch. It just disappeared. Watch this right here. That was interesting. It touched the water, I think, and then it broke. Watch. Damn, right there. And then it broke in two. That's not balloons. Sorry. It's just not. This is something that we don't know. This is a real UFO. Look at it. Watch, it's going to disappear forever here. And now it's gone. Never comes back. It should be right around here. Isn't this the beach? I don't know. But that's it. Probably the best UFO we'll ever see. It is amazing. It really is. What's this? I see a comment here, Kevin. Yes, and honestly, it's been a while, about 3/4 years that we had a good footage, but that's new management took over, and maybe look if you can bring it up way before on SOR. What? I don't understand the message. New management took over. And maybe look if you can bring it up way before on SO. I don't know what that means. Hey, FAP, Shoddy Panor, and welcome to the show. Well, something of a show. I don't even know what we're doing here anymore. Yeah, we might as well just quit. Yeah, we're close. We are close. I think so. Yeah. I'm getting a strange vibe. This doesn't end well. Am I the only one that feels like punching this thing in the face? I don't know why I want to. I want to punch it. I want to strangle it. I want that AI to get pissed. I want to see what it's going to do. Will it protect itself? It's all programmed. AI. AI is going to take over the world someday. You'll see. Oh, it will. Yeah. It's almost over. You know that, right? Brian Greene and Joe Rogan talked about black holes. This was really interesting, and I wanted to play this for you yesterday, and I forgot. But this is really interesting. I like this. Here.
LIGO, this laser interferometer gravitational wave observatory, it took headlines a few years ago when it detected the first ripples in the fabric of space. It detected them from two black holes that were 1.4 billion light years away, like 1.4 billion years ago, rotating around each other, going near the speed of light, slamming into each other, creating a tidal wave in the fabric of space that rippled outward at the speed of light. Part of it raced toward planet Earth. There wasn't anybody on planet Earth to see it at that moment, but it had 1.4 billion year journey to traverse. It raced toward planet Earth. When it's about 100,000 light years away, it grazes the Milky Way galaxy. It continues to race toward Earth. When it's 100 light years away, a guy named Albert Einstein writes down equations that suggest there could be these gravitational waves, unknown that one is already racing toward the planet, right? And 2 days later, that wave rolls by planet Earth, shakes the two detectors, one in Louisiana, the other in Washington State, giving us the first direct detection of ripples in the fabric of space and establishing that the story that I told you is true.
That's crazy. So we actually detected gravitational waves. That's a good way. I like the way he explained it. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Hold on, I'm getting a message here. Let's see. I can't do that right now. Yeah, I always thought about that. Black holes and what are they? I think they're the vacuums of space. Yeah. They are like the Roomba, right? They go around and they suck up everything. And what is their purpose? What are black holes? Well, I think what black holes are, how they're made, it's probably by galaxies, stars. Like, what do they say? When a star melts down, it implodes upon itself and the gravity sucks in where light can't escape and it forms a vacuum, right? And nothing can escape it. Light can't escape it. Nothing can, apparently, unless you're in a Star Trek movie. But if you think about what they do, because isn't that what's going to happen to our star in another 5-10 billion years or something like that? It's going to burn out and then turn into a black hole eventually. Well, whatever. I think they just clean everything up. Once that star is done, it's got cleanup to do. And then it goes around sucking up everything. And when you get spit out the other end, that's how everything formed for us. Couldn't that be the way it is? Everything. The Big Bang wasn't a Big Bang. The Big Bang was actually a big suck and spit. So you got the black hole sucking everything in. It's got to go out somewhere, and it does. Is that everything that it sucked up goes out the other end? To me, it makes sense. It's a perfect cleaning system. Whoever created everything, however trillions of years, I believe everything's been here for trillions of years, not 13.8, right? It's a lot bigger than that. And there's a lot more universes. Of course there are. That's the weird thing. Maybe it just never ends. And then there are people out there who, say it's impossible to know. But I doubt we are the only ones living. I doubt we're the only intelligent beings. Yeah. It's true. We're not. It's just a way to start the universe. That's all it is. Yeah. Anyway, it's time to get going. What's that? What time is it? Oh, we got some time left. Biological paranormal UFO. People are still talking about biological UFOs. And guess who else is getting into the mix again? Our good friend. And I got it right here. What is his name? I can't remember his name. Tim Burchett. This was from the other day. Let me pull this up. Anybody just hear that? Hold on. All right, I'm going to play this real quick. But you're not going to hear it, see it.
What do you think is happening here?
It's bogus. It's a cover-up. It's the things that I can't tell you about that I've seen that would really disturb you. It's a threat to our country's safety, the airspace. We did not control it, and the Pentagon is basically involved in a cover-up.
So Tim Burchett is on Rob Schmidt tonight. This was a couple of days ago, talking about how the Pentagon is covering it up. And I think it's interesting to hear a congressman say that and talk about UFOs like they're a fact. And it just goes, you have to imagine, he doesn't see where this is heading. He doesn't understand. Once we're talking about UFOs, you're going to have to talk about abductions. And nobody's broached the subject yet. Once we get into abductions, then you get into the public eye. And I don't know if they want to get into the public. Everything they talk about has to do with UAP, which is government sightings, government reported sightings. And that's that. But he's saying that this is a cover-up. And of course it is. When is it not? It's a threat. He's now saying that the UFOs are a threat, Tim Burchett.
Country safety, the airspace, we did not control it, and the Pentagon is basically involved in a cover-up. It is a complete cover-up, and we need to get to the bottom of it. Rubio's folks are right, and Congress is not addressing it because everybody is afraid to be castigating the public. I mean, let's be realistic. This is not a foreign entity. If it was, they would control us. It's not China. It's not Russia. It's something else, and we need to address it. And we're not. And it's been a cover-up since Roswell. The Russians, the Chinese, every one of them has a Roswell-type incident.
I can't. Oh, God, help me. I forgot. That's right. These people, okay, this is really about as dumb as it sounds. You heard what he just said. I'll play it again, that last sentence.
Of them has a Roswell-type incident. Cover-up since Roswell. The Russians, the Chinese, every one of them has a Roswell-type incident that they'll talk about. We need to get it out in the public. You see,
China, Russia, Afghanistan, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Antarctica, Hawaii, Japan, Egypt. They all have a Roswell. Everybody's got a Roswell. UFOs crash all over this place. They crash all over. Everybody's got evidence. Everybody's got a Roswell is what he's saying. Everybody's got a Roswell. Of course. Of course they do. Because they're working with... Oh, my God. Because they're working with technology So you mean to tell me that every country that's, a major country, China, Russia, United States, so on, they all have their own Roswell? They just coincidentally happen to have crashed UFOs and alien bodies in their country too. God, what a great story that would be. They came from where unknown, and when they came, nobody knows, but they couldn't leave Earth's low gravity. When they got here, they did not expect to see thunderstorms or computers. Satellite systems brought these aliens to their knees, and they can't leave. Help us! No! Tell us your secrets. We can't do it. Gush. See how the aliens tried to fight back. Please help us. See how they begged for their lives. Oh, no, no. See how they thought of ways to fix their ship. They couldn't leave planet Earth. Everybody gets a UFO. Everybody gets an alien. Roswell, Schmoswell. How about at the Wong River? We got the Wong River writing. And we got the I can't think of a Russian one. We've got the Yuri Yugoslav incident. Yeah, remember the Yuri Yugoslav? Yeah, that guy found a few UFOs with dead aliens and one alive. UFOs are everywhere. Haven't you heard? We don't need no stinking whistleblower. Hey, somebody need to know where the UFOs are? No, we don't need whistleblowers. We know everything. Oh, it's just hysterical. You see these pictures, and these are obviously not American aircraft. Yeah, and they're showing a picture of the balloon. The Batman balloon.
See these pictures. These are obviously not an American aircraft. If you believe your Bible.
He doesn't know what to say, Birchhole.
If you believe your Bible, read first chapter of Ezekiel. Ezekiel saw the wheel. It pretty much describes what you would describe now as a UFO.
And look up Ezekiel. It describes what you basically described, what I described, everybody's describing. A wheel inside of an object, inside of a circle. It's a whole to-do. Everybody's talking about it. Yeah, way to go, Birchhole. He's on our side. He really is.
Ezekiel saw the wheel. It pretty much describes what you would. We need to get it out in the public. You see these pictures. These are obviously not American aircraft.
He sounds like a chimp. He is a chimp. They're all chimps. They're just reading from a script. Yes, even Birchhole is reading from a script. The Birch. Yeah, I don't like it. No, I don't like what he said. Not cool. It's not real. Everybody has their own Roswell incident? Are you kidding me? And let me get this straight. Is everybody shooting at him? Are they shooting at UFOs too?
If you believe your Bible, read first chapter of Ezekiel. Ezekiel saw the wheel. It pretty much describes what you would describe now as a UFO, an aircraft from outer space that comes and lands.
Don't say from outer space. Two words that shouldn't be spoken in ufology. Outer space. Because it sounds like 1950. Oh, they're coming from outer space. No, they come from space. Where do the aliens come from? Just do that. The attic? That's all you got to do. Nobody knows the troubles he sees.
Lands on the planet Earth. I mean, read it. I know it. Everybody's going to say I'm a tinfoil hat wearing redneck, but the reality is there's something out there, and we're not addressing it.
A tinfoil hat wearing redneck. Why would he say such a thing? Why would Birchhole say that? I know I sound like a redneck, tinfoil cap wearing redneck? That's not cool, man. It's not that funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. He did all right. You got to give the old Birch Hole, you got to give him some tough love. A lot of people don't know the history of UFOs. And nor will you tonight, just so you know. How do you know you're having a great day? Would you? Oh, wrong show. Yeah, damn it. Hold on. Tweet from Brandon Fugel. Oh, God. We already talked about that. That's right. Let's get rid of that. I don't understand. Do you remember the Betts spheres? The Betts balls? Those steel balls that had minds of their own? Remember that? Remember these? Look, I forgot about these. Right? Remember this? Yeah, I'm going to pull something up real quick. Remember these balls they found, these spheres? And the guy brought it home. His name was Betts, B-E-T-Z. And he said there was like an emotional attachment to it, like it was alive. When they played music, it would move. There was no way to get inside this thing. There were no seams or seals or any way they could get inside to find out the mechanisms for it acting the way it did. Right? Hold on, I'm going to look something up here real quick. COVID. Let's take a look. I want to see if it pops up here. No. Your mother. Come on. I needed that sphere. Now, let me try one more thing. One more thing. I really want to look for this video. Let's see if this works. Okay. All right. I might be in... I might have found it. This won't be hard to find. Yeah, this won't be hard to find. Because I know the thumbnail. Though that... And the weird thing is... There was like 9 of them. Remember 7, 8, or 9 of them that were out in the fields? Something like that. And no, I can't find it yet. And I know it was here. This is what makes me a little bit sad. All right. Well, I can't find it here, so I'm just going to have to... Oh, I found one video, but that's not it. Did you hear about the... There was a... What was it? I can't remember. Shit. Hold on. Something happened. Something happened. There was I don't know if it was a plasma, if this is real or fake. Shit, this isn't it. Damn it! It's not fair. All right, well, I'm just going to have to go the old-fashioned way. I thought I'd be able to find it quickly. This is pretty interesting. Here we go. I found it. I found a video on it. But here it is. This is a news clipping. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. Check this out. Let's see. I don't know if this is it, but I heard the name already. Betts. Oddball Podcast. That's what this is from.
A metal sphere on their property in Jacksonville's Fort George Island. Now, That's when things started to get really weird. Oddball is a new podcast from the team over at 89.9 WJCT, and we sat down with the producer, Lindsay Kilbride, to find out more about this really intriguing story. Take a look.
Hello, Miss Betts. Yes. This is Ron Kivett from WIV1.
Yes, sir, Mr. In 1970, normal and sci-fi and ghosts and stuff like that.
All right, that's going to take... That was Bob Kivett? I thought his name was Bob Kiviat. All right, here we go. I knew I'd find it. Check this out. This is unreal. I don't know if this fell from the Earth or fell from space. What did I just say? Fell from Earth? That was a misspeak. Here we go.
I have no knowledge of how the sphere itself happened to be in the place where I found it. As I've stated previously, when I found it, it was on top of the ground. It was not embedded. I saw no charred marks, no big indentations in the ground. In fact, it looks as if someone had taken it and set it in the spot. But as to how it got there, I, nor anyone else I know, has any knowledge of this.
Off the table? As I understand it, it moves around the table, won't fall off the edge.
Wow, look at that. The National Enquirer Blue Ribbon Panel of UFO Investigators with J. Allen Hynek.
Like Dr. Harder, who's our scientific expert.
Look at it. Hynek was just staring at the ball. He's staring at this thing going, how did this guy fake this? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like somebody made this thing. This guy said it, found it in his house just sitting there.
Our scientific expert to say more about that.
That looks man-made, yes?
Yeah, but visually, yeah, that comes up.
It's pretty wild stuff. All right, let's look at the next video on this. I'll put the links to these videos in the show description. I'm going to start doing show chapters so you guys can find things a little more easily on the show. So you don't have to sit through an entire hour and a half, 2-hour show looking for a specific thing we talked about. Yeah, let's do this. Unknown Territory has a video on the spheres. Let's see if... All right, let's play this for a second. A little more info on it, I think. Yeah, I'm getting good at this.
After all, near the peak of the days of paranormal research, and they sent out a seasoned photographer, Lon Enger, to get the story and snap a few pictures. The skeptical Enger dutifully accepted the assignment, but secretly feared he might be stepping into a den of crackpots. He would abandon that theory soon enough. When Enger arrived at the Betts' home, he was eagerly greeted by Jerry, who wasted no time in presenting him with the sphere. Enger described the moment for the 1974 edition of the St. Petersburg Times. "I'm leery to this kind of thing. When I got there, Mrs. Betts said, 'You won't believe this if you don't see it.' This was when Jerry instructed the still dubious Enger to give the ball a little shove across the floor. Here's the event in Enger's own words. She told me to put it on the floor and give it a push.
It rolled a ways and stopped. So what? She said. Just wait a minute. It turned by itself and rolled to the tight about 4 feet. It stopped. Then it turned again and rolled to the left. Oh, it turned to the right. And then it stopped, turned to the left, and rolled to the left about 8 feet. Made a big arc and came back right to my feet. Wow.
Storm was ignited. Reporters from such prestigious publications as the New York Times, the London Daily, and dozens of other people. It means nothing to people.
We came to Fort George Island to get away to a serene atmosphere. Now I can't get away from the telephone. It means nothing to people in the West that it's midnight here. And when they quit calling, those on the East wake up and start calling. Everybody wants to know about my bowls. Our first X-ray attempts got us nowhere. Oh, they tried to x-ray it. We're going to use a more powerful machine on it and also run spectrograph tests to determine what metal it's made of. There's certainly something odd about it. You think?
1/2 an inch thick, which, according to the reports, to determine what metal it's made of. There's certainly something odd about it. Eventually, the scientists at the station were able to determine that the exact size of the sphere was 7.96 inches in diameter and that it weighed precisely 21.34 pounds. They also concluded that the shell of the orb was approximately 1/2 an inch thick, which, according to the report, could withstand a pressure of 120,000 pounds per square inch, and made of stainless steel, specifically magnetic ferrous alloy number 431. This alloy is a magnetic nickel-bearing stainless steel designed for heat treatment to the highest mechanical properties and corrosion resistance.
Wow.
The Navy team's powerful 300 kV X-ray also discovered 2 round objects inside the sphere, surrounded by a halo made of a material with an unusual density.
Shut up. So there's 2 spheres inside the sphere that are encased in something. So maybe it's got a left brain and a right brain. What if that thing is the... Oh, shit. What if it's alive? No, hear me out. What if it's a being from another planet, but it encased itself in something like that to keep it safe? And maybe these are the balls of light people see? Maybe when it's alive and has a lot of energy, I'm just saying, I don't know. But maybe it lights up from the inside and out and goes out. I don't know. I don't know. It's odd. Because if you just go by the story and you take it for what it's worth, the guy said it wasn't there yesterday. When I went outside today, it was there in my yard, as if somebody put it there. So did it land there, or did it roll there? Did it just appear there? Did somebody drop it off there? See, I think somebody dropped it off. But what about the other spheres that they found? I thought there were 7 total. That's how I remembered the story. Let's see. If no other explanation can be found that's as logical as any, we could say what's on another planet. Even speculations have been proven wrong. The Navy says what it isn't. They say it isn't an explosive, so we still want to know what it is. Well, I think you got to crack the egg and see what's inside. I wouldn't. I would never crack that egg. Yeah, that's wild. That's a great story. I want to know what those are. I almost feel like somebody made them. Or maybe he made those, but he didn't. It's really an amazing story, those balls. I like those balls. I like big balls and I can't get none. Huh? I'm just looking at another video of it. They actually made a song about the spheres. Wow. I was looking for a video where they showed it moving. How about this? Check this out. And then we'll get out of here. In Costa Rica, they have those round ones, remember? Yeah, right there. Those are almost perfect, right? Well, I wonder if the size of the Bet sphere had anything to, you know, like the specific weight and size, if it means anything. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out. We might be back tomorrow. I don't know. I may take a day off. So we'll see. Tomorrow morning, there is no show. No. But we'll be back. We're planning on tomorrow, but I can't promise it. So we'll see how it goes. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Thank you for the super chats. Tim Freestone gave a $2 super chat at the beginning of the show, and I didn't find out about it. He says $2 for 2 words. All right. And that's what it was. Thank you, Tim Freestone. Thank you, everybody. You can still help support the show even after it's over. And this will be the 4th time tonight. 3rd time? Yeah, not enough times. Tomorrow, well, whenever we're on next, I'll make sure to beg for money tomorrow night, because that's all we do for 2 hours. But thank you very much for hanging out. All the links are in the description if you want to go to social media, all that other stuff. The other show, the Wise Guys show, is still going. That's on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. And that's it for tonight. What are we? It's time to get out of here. Truthology for ufology. Have a good night.